After building our chicken coop, I wanted to create some kind of watering system for the chickens that would capture and store rainwater off of the chicken coop itself. This system would also be great for watering gardens with a hose, so stay tuned to find out how it works.
I hate to say it, but I need some help.
I'm Jake Wyatt.
I'm Ryder Wyatt.
And this is the Wyatt Life.
Oh, for those of you that don't know, I have an awesome wife. She's gonna come out here, help me with this gutter, help me hold this gutter up so I can get it on. It's almost there. Sorry, that was...
All right, it has been a couple weeks since we finished the watering system for the chickens. We've had a lot of rain and it just filled this puppy right up. I mean, full water, it's holding it really well. Because I didn't really show you the spigot process and what I did with that, because that's the hardest part of the whole project. This is easy, and I could have just cut a hole in the top of this barrel and dumped this tile straight into it, which probably would have been a lot easier. One thing I will suggest is getting a screen somewhere in your system before it hits into the barrel. Have something that you can take it apart and clean the screen out, a fine screen. And the finer screen you do, the better. But yeah, keep sediment and stuff out of your barrel to help anyways. If you have a big hole in the top of your barrel, you can do a double-sided nut, a nut that on both sides with rubber washers. But I didn't, so I couldn't reach down in the barrel to tighten the other side. So I had to tap threads into this plastic barrel, and so I could thread this spigot into there. The problem is, you can see the mess I got here. When I drilled with my drill bit first to put the tap in, got all wonky and the hole got oblonged. So the tap worked fine. It was the correct threads for that screw for that, but it was oblonged in one spot, so you could not get a perfect seal on it. So it would leak. So I tried to use some rubber sealant, which was I mean, if you do that and you're in that situation, you already ruined your hole. It's just, and you're trapped in that situation. Skip all of the rubber sealants, the caulking, all that. Don't mess with it. Get epoxy. Just epoxy that dude on there. It's strong and flexible. I mean, it's not gonna come off there. Put like a hose spigot on it, so that I can take this off of here and use this not just for chicken water. You can see I have, so I can use it for watering my garden over here too when I have young plants in the spring that I want to water. If I don't want to run the hose out here or use, I'm on a well, so now it's not as big of a deal, but if you live in the city and you're paying for your water, if you start watering garden stuff and watering everybody, chickens more, your water bill can go up quite a bit from using all that extra water. So this would be a good deal for you to capture this rainwater. I can unscrew this off of here and take the chicken watering system right off, and then I've got a hose spigot that I can attach a hose right back to it. What are you showing us? What is that?
Water feeder.
Yeah, and those are little water nipples for chickens and animals. It's just kind of like a gerbil thing. It has a little bead in there, and if you touch it, it'll drip water out. This is just a PVC, a T of PVC with caps on the end, and actually these aren't even glued. And as long as it seals for you, you don't have to glue the end. And the deal with that is, I can pull that cap off now and blow this out with a hose. I can pull these caps off and blow any sediment or junk that's getting caught and binding these up, I can blow this out with a hose every once in a while and clean it.